Yeah.
Woo. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Slow It Down podcast. It's your boy, Chef Zoe.
It's definitely
Chili Matt.
Your boy PJ Roux.
Yes, sir. Hey, and today we're gonna have to do it without our boy Tank. He fell under the sickness that's going around. So
Yes, sir.
Shout out, bro. Get
shout
well.
out Tank. Yes, sir.
pray for the bro. Pray for him.
I hope you're watching. I hope you in bed right now, laid out, just watching us, man. But yeah, like we just said, we got a special guest today, PJ.
Yes, sir.
Long Beach native, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
If you don't know him, you're not from Long Beach. Point
top.
blank, period, man. On everything.
Everybody know PJ.
Yes, sir. How you feeling today, brother?
Man, I'm blessed. Can't complain.
That's
at all.
right. Yeah, man. Had a busy day or?
Nah, man. Just woke up, chill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are always good days when you get to
Man,
relax. You feel me?
exactly. And shit, I've been off of work for a whole week. So
Yeah.
I'm at home. I've been chilling.
I love that
Get
shit,
family
man.
time in.
Yeah,
you feel me?
took some time off to just relax for work.
Yes, sir.
feel
Kind
that.
of slow it down. You
Man,
feel me?
slow it down.
Every now and then, you just
Especially
got
at my
to.
age now, you gotta kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to, man. It's necessary, bro. Like slowing that shit down at this age, you gotta, sometimes life moves so fast, man, and you got so much shit going on, and
Facts.
before you know it, it's like, damn, we're already 6 months down or 7 months into the year. Like,
Yeah,
where
it's
the
already
fuck
almost-
is time going?
almost the end of the
It's
year.
October,
yeah,
bro.
That's like this year went fast.
It's
Yeah,
October,
it really
bro.
went fast.
It seems like the years go faster and faster. You
The
know,
older
like,
you get, huh?
what's about to be the end of the year is like, dang, it was just New Year's like last month.
Right.
Honestly, I think it go faster when you got kids.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. Yes.
Man, it's like it just moves so quick. Like
Yeah.
my daughter already 2.
Yeah.
She walking and talking.
That makes
Like,
sense because you got something to kind of relate or what I'm saying, like compare it to. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like your daughter's life, you just watching her grow and go through her situations.
Yeah.
And it's making you feel some type of way. Like, damn, was she already too?
Yeah.
What does that make you? You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Yeah, man. I had that feeling of like, oh shit, I'm kind of getting old when my boy's first day of middle school. I was like, whoa, you're in 6th grade now. You got periods.
And
You know?
you remember when you were in middle school?
And
in sixth
I
grade.
really do.
Man,
I really do.
Lambert.
Yeah, big shout out. Hey, Lindbergh.
Lindbergh.
Hey, Lindbergh Middle School, man. That was one hell of a school. Shout out to everybody that went to Lindbergh. And
real,
if you
for
know,
real.
you
I used
know.
to pull up over there just to pimp, like just
Yeah.
when I was in middle school.
For real?
Right when he get out of class, out of school, I just be in the front.
You were a pimp in middle school?
not like that, not like that, but like just to crack him.
Oh, shit.
You know that
Hey,
apartment right in front of Lindbergh? I used to be in
the apartment, but
Yeah.
then DJ Pro, he used to do the Kit Kat. He had the candy shop right across the street.
Yep,
oh, that's
yep.
smart.
Hey, shout out DJ Pro, man.
Big shout out, man. Hope
That's
all
smart
is
as
well
fuck.
with him, man. We used to go there every day and get some
Man.
goodies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember
That's
Fiascos?
crazy.
Fiascos?
Yep.
Right
Oh,
down the
yeah.
street.
On Market Street?
Yeah.
Oh, was it Market or
That was South.
South Street? That's right. Yeah. And there was another skate shop that was on Market Street. I forget the name of it, but
It was.
you remember?
I don't
Right next to
remember.
the fire station.
I
like,
don't remember
right
the
before.
name of the shop.
Yeah, that was
damn.
the fiasco.
Fresh Board Shop or something like
Yeah,
that.
fresh.
Yeah.
There you
Board
go.
Shop.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, man. That's OG shit right there, man.
And for those who don't know, and for the skate community that do know, PJ is a legend as a skateboarder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about way
Blessings,
back
blessings,
doing
blessings.
bunny hunters over gates, over bike racks. And he only like, how tall is you, bro?
Man, 5'2".
5'2".
5'2".
Bro, he'll do a bunny hunter over him, bro.
Yeah. On everything, man. He
had
has
boosties.
hops for days.
Boosties for no reason.
And if he
Yeah.
didn't land the trick, he'll do a backflip. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I think we all was doing backflips, bro. I think all the bros did backflips.
Yeah,
Shout out
exactly.
my R.I.P. CJ.
CJ,
bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
CJ would do a backflip off of anything. Street
Anything.
lamp
Yeah.
pole, anything.
What a
Anything
pipe,
and everything.
half pipe.
Man,
half pipe, just
yes.
I seen him do a backflip into the deep end of the pool at Houghton before. It was
Oh, no
like,
shit.
bro, what
What the-
for?
For no
Like,
reason.
Just wanted to do this real quick.
Yeah, he was just
But
looking
he
at
was
you
so
smiling.
tall, bro. It didn't even look like he was that far.
Did it?
Like,
Everything he
right.
did, it looked like it was like effortless. Like,
Right.
you were like, nigga, did
Yeah.
you try to do
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
Like,
Another Antoine, just hands
Yeah.
down, just
Him
pop
too,
a trick
like-
and just
Yeah.
like, bro, you didn't even lift your arms up.
Like,
Bro.
right, nothing. Like,
Me,
you
I'm
didn't
like
bend,
this.
you didn't even bend your
Yeah.
knees that time. Like,
I didn't see videos where I like damn near knee myself in the chin trying to get over something.
God damn.
And you watch these tall dudes
You
skate,
squat
it's
in
just
the
like,
air.
bro, like how the hell?
Right, right.
I feel that knee be up to the chin.
Man,
Yeah. Damn. Yes, sir,
Crazy.
man. One thing about CJ that I can remember, bro, is just like the Brea 12, the switch 3 flip.
yeah.
That's one thing I'll never forget. Jesus Christ, he did that so effortlessly, man. Like,
Effortless.
And that was the second round going back to La Brea.
was
Like,
it? He
didn't-
broke the board on the first one, right?
The first one he wasn't able to stick it. But
Yeah.
then with Darren, he's like, no, we got to get that trick.
Yeah.
And then the second round, I think he did just first go or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
I remember going there with him. We was just cruising and we was just going to spot to spot to spot. And I was like, all right, I'm about to try the nollie laser flip, but not realizing that it's going downhill.
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
I got all this speed, bro, and just left the board behind and hooked myself down.
Yeah.
And like rolled my ankle, everything.
Dang.
Just like I didn't even try it no more after that. But then like they went back weeks later and all of a sudden I get a phone call like, hey, CJ just smashed on that shit. I'm like, bro.
It's crazy how much of a beating we used to take back in the day. Man.
You could though, man. Like,
Yeah, you
back
could
in
for
the day,
sure.
yeah, when
Yeah,
you
back
younger,
in the
like
day.
you take that shit.
Going through the period of the
Bounce
Epsom
right up.
salt.
Yeah.
Man,
Well, now.
The period.
Tiger
of it.
bomb, like all that shit.
Now we old and they's taking ice baths.
Exactly. I was just
Cold
about to
plunge.
say.
That shit does wonders to the body though, man. In case y'all didn't know, an ice bath
Yeah.
is the most, I'm gonna say, healing thing that you can do, like in one sitting to the body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like freezing everything, and you know what I'm saying, letting it. It
Yeah.
does great
It
things,
repairs cells,
man.
like regenerate cells.
fast.
Muscle-
like
muscle
it
tissue
speeds up the process.
Don't
pretty
lie, it
much,
hurt
like.
though.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
does.
Don't feel too
Oh,
great.
yeah.
It's not a comfortable
Yeah.
process.
Yeah,
But it's
healing and
worth
pain
it.
Hurts, yeah.
It's like one of those things where it hurts so good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, because once you get out of it, you feel satisfied and
amazing,
mentally, physically
man.
feel like,
feel alive.
yeah, I did that.
Feel alive.
It was necessary.
Yeah. It makes sense why like all the athletes, you know what I'm saying, the people whose bodies are worth millions of shit,
Yeah.
like that's what they do.
Yeah.
You got
yeah.
people like LeBron, he takes I think wine baths, you know what I'm saying, and red wine type shit.
That's
Right.
crazy.
That one.
You know what I'm saying? Like crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You-
Sounds a little
you got it
expensive.
like that, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, you got it like
Sounds a
that.
little
Wine bath.
yeah, he
Yeah.
takes red wine baths, bro. And it's supposed to be like amazing to the body. Like
Oxidizes
I
your
want to
body.
take a Red Sea bath and be floating.
That's crazy.
oh, the Dead Sea.
Yeah, the Dead
Oh,
Sea, the
yeah.
Dead Sea bath,
Yeah.
be floating.
Because the salt is so thick and it's so dense, it just allows you to float right there.
That's
you know?
crazy.
Yeah. Damn, man. So yeah, man, we got PJ, man.
Let's take a shot for the
I'm in
homie.
the
you feel
building.
me?
We got it. We got him
Take a
right here.
toast.
Yeah, toast to the homie.
This is a special
Oh, mine's
moment.
open.
We're gonna allow PJ to say the toast.
Hey, toast to the bros, man.
To
I
the
love
bros.
what y'all doing. Slow it down.
Slow
Yes,
that shit
sir.
all the way down, man.
I appreciate y'all having me here
Yeah.
today, man. It's always a blessing to see y'all. And, you know what I mean? We got a lot of homies that's not here no more.
Yeah.
Right.
So to
Rest
see
their
y'all
soul.
still doing y'all thing and still living life and enjoying it, it's a blessing.
Exactly.
Appreciate that, man.
Keep
Sir.
it going.
Yes, sir. We
Same
will.
to you,
Hey,
my
cheers
man.
to that. Cheers
Appreciate
to keeping
you.
it going.
Sure.
And I could say the same thing for you too. I mean, you still dropping hammers from what I can see, man. I mean, nollie lasers off of the 3 block. Man, I could barely jump off that 3 block now. It's
Man,
like,
I used to go crazy on the board, too.
man, I know, bro. I like I said, I still skate, but not like I used to, man. It's like
Different mentality.
Yeah, man. Now that we have kids, it's like I still definitely want to be in tune with it. I just don't want to go as hard as I used to anymore because I want to make sure that the kids are straight. I want to make sure that nothing serious happens to me. And it's not like I'm scared or anything, but it's like I feel like it's necessary because if something were to happen, God forbid, you know, kids would be, you know,
I feel that for
it's
sure.
a harder
You know what I
time.
mean? A lot of times, like when I go out and I go skate, it's like I think about what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That's like the vapor gap. When I
Okay.
was skating the vapor gap, it's like, damn.
It's a crazy
You know
gap.
what I mean? I'm about to throw myself off damn near a 2-story drop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I got to go on the kids at the end of the day. But I
Yeah.
still did it. But,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, you got to think about stuff like that. But then, you know what I mean? My 9-year-old, Niger, he skates.
Yeah.
So it's like I
Yeah.
got him with me half of the time when we hitting spots, and he'd be like, "Dad, go for it."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's
all right,
dope.
I
What are
got
you supposed to say
Yeah.
to that,
Yeah.
man?
But
then,
Besides,
then it's even crazier to like me. I go jump off of a set of 10 stair, and all of a sudden I turn around and look, and he floating down the 10 stair, and it's like, oh shit, like he just
hey.
Hell yeah, that's
he right
dope.
behind me, and it's like,
Damn.
man, I think it kind of
That's wild.
motivate me even more to keep skating because
Yeah,
absolutely.
this is what he want to do now.
Yeah.
And it's like, even though like sometimes I be feeling like I want to be done with
Right.
skating and just like have fun with skating, I gotta think about him at the end of the day. He wants this, and
Yeah.
it's like, all right, let's get it.
Yeah.
And if we gonna get it together, let's get it. And
Yes, sir. The
That'll
apple
help.
doesn't fall far from the tree, man.
Man.
You know, I see your son, Nigel, man. Big shout out to Nigel. Big shout out to
little
your whole
Nigel,
family. Yeah, man. Killing it, man. What's the biggest thing you've seen him do?
man,
'Cause I seen him do the 10 stair. I was like amazed
yeah,
just
like
off of that.
him skating a 10 stair, that's easy for him. Like I want to say one day we was at Jaquan. Shout out Jaquan, you know,
yeah.
Sunday church, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Shout out Cooley for, you know, keeping that going.
Yeah, that seems like it's the skate mecca now.
Yeah,
But
it
go
is.
ahead.
It's like how Love Park and stuff was
Yeah.
back then. But
Yep.
yeah, he
feel
got
like
on
that.
top of the sign, that little sign thing
Oh,
that's
yeah.
on there.
On the
just,
corner?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just hopped off the sign part. And I was just like, bro, like it's just a steep drop. It's
Yeah.
not really a length, but it's just a really steep drop. And he did that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but parents on the streets was like, why don't your kid have on a helmet? This and this. I'm like, hey, chill.
Yeah.
You got this.
Slow it down.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
he
we know
stuck
what we
it.
doing.
He still did it.
Yeah.
I've seen him do some big stuff, and it's just like, first thing I think about is your mom gonna kill me.
Yeah.
When you get hurt, you go, your mom gonna kill me. That's my
100%.
first thought. And
Yeah.
it's just like he does it, and if he gets hurt, like I didn't see him knock himself out, and he get up. You know what I mean? He just like out of it, and it just like I just grab him, but. It's like, do you hop into dad mode or do you hop into that skater mode? Like, bro, get
Yeah.
up. You got it.
Right.
Get up. Do it again.
Yeah.
And so it's like you got to figure out your kid at the end of the day. But
Yeah.
it's like when you see your kid as a baby get hurt,
Yeah.
do you be like, oh no?
Right.
Like, you don't do that because then they're going to cry.
Right.
Exactly.
You want them to get up and, you know, be all right.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't react to certain things, but then it's like seeing him jump off of something big and whack himself.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
what do you do?
Yeah, right. Because 9 times out of 10, the kids are looking at your reaction to see if it's bad or not.
Yeah.
So
Right.
if you like, and they're gonna be like, you know,
And that's one
It's
thing.
like if he bleeding, it's like, all right,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna react.
Yeah,
but it's like if you
exactly.
just got a nod or something, you gonna
straight.
get those multiple times
Yeah.
doing this. Like that's when I always tell them, like, if you fall hard enough to where you feel like you want to stop skating,
Yeah.
it's not for you.
Yeah,
right, right.
It's not for you.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you fall hard enough and you get back up and you get back up there and do it again, then
That
that's
says
how you know that's
everything.
what you
Yeah,
want
that's
to
a
do.
true skateboarder.
Yeah.
It's the perseverance.
Yep.
If you ain't got perseverance, you ain't a skateboarder.
For real.
Off top.
Right.
That's something that's something I'm learning as a new parent. My son 4, and something that most parents, you know what I'm saying, should try to get better at is separating that role when it comes to certain activities or certain things in your kid's life
Yeah.
from being just daddy. You know what I'm saying? When you're in certain situations, you can't be daddy all the time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You gotta
Right.
kind of tap into their world and play that, you know what I'm saying, that role they want you to be. You feel me?
Yeah, that's like an example. Like, you know what I mean? I got a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean, with him, like I tell him, I'm not just your pops.
Right.
I'm your best friend at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could talk to me about anything.
Yeah.
I want you to come to me about anything.
Right.
Because as parents, we try to play that parent role so much that kids be scared to even talk to you.
That's how it was
Exactly.
with my
you don't
parents.
want that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like you want to be able to talk to your children, like, you know what I mean? If they was like one of the homies low key, like,
Right.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Once they get to a certain age, you know what I
Right.
mean? You
Yeah.
can't just always put your foot down and just be like, oh, you
Exactly.
got to
Right.
really sit there and talk.
Yep.
Right.
Give them that respect and that, you know what I'm saying, and that helps a lot. That's
Yeah.
something, like I said, I'm learning, like a lot of, and it's crazy how it works because he was always a mama's boy. Now he sends me messages and voicemails at work like, Daddy, hurry home. Like, where you at? Like, I miss you. And it's just because I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm learning, you know what I'm saying, about him, and I'm
Yeah.
stepping out of daddy mode 100% of the time.
Yeah,
When I need to
right.
be daddy and provide, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when we in D'Angelo's world, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, who you need me to be? You know what I'm saying? Let's
Yeah.
get it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, we got this together.
Oh, you trying to hit the bank?
You know
You
what
trying
I'm
to hit the
saying?
bank?
Like, yeah,
I mean,
like, that's what you want to do, nigga. Like,
But then
you know
it's
what I'm
like
saying?
the moms always be like, oh, they're picking a favorite
Yeah.
because you like that, but it's not even like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's just like the dad is morally there for structure.
Right.
Especially for a boy. You know what I mean? It's
Like you said,
my daughter-
especially.
my daughter, she got it hard, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
brothers.
She got all brothers.
That's yeah,
She-
but that's a good thing. It's gonna toughen her up in the right. I think in the right areas. My son it's just my boy and my girl, but I feel like any girl that I've met that had all brothers, they're tough cookies.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? And they have a good sense. They have a good sense of humor, and they have a good sense
They're
of
usually street smart.
yeah,
Yeah.
really,
street
yeah.
smart, yeah. They're street
So
smart.
it might be a blessing in
Yeah,
disguise.
man,
you know?
it's scary though. She, you know what I mean? She want to skate.
Oh, that's
She want to
dope.
do everything that her brothers do.
How old
You
is
know
she,
what I
you
mean?
said?
She only 2.
Oh wow.
And
Mind you,
youngest
she
boy
been
is
she been
7.
walking. She been walking since 6 months.
Dang.
So like she's already been like they say, COVID babies is different.
They
bro.
they are, bro.
Yeah.
They coming this motherfucker ready.
Man,
Like,
too ready.
bro,
They know what they're
like-
doing.
All
Yeah.
right, so for example, like we just started potty training her.
Right.
And I want to say like a month or 2 ago, she already wearing regular drawers. Like,
Yeah,
she
that's
got through it
crazy,
like that, bro.
bro.
It was just like
She got it down packed.
man.
Yeah.
and
That's same here. My son, bro, we started potty training him within a month and a half, 2 months. This nigga pees standing up, bro.
Yeah.
I tripped off of that. So I walked in the bathroom, he whipped this shit out, and started peeing. I was just like, nigga, hell no. Like,
My boy.
no lie, bro. No lie. So when Angelo, my 15-year-old, was probably like 2, same situation, bro. Middle of the night, I hear the door open up, and I'm like, who in my house? Man, I pop up, and you know me, I grab my thing,
Of
whatever,
course,
and I'm
of
walking
course.
through the house, and all of a sudden I hear the toilet flush. I'm like, who just gonna break into a house?
They gonna use the bathroom?
Yeah.
All right, let me slow it down now.
I popped the door open and he in there just like,
That's
I'm like, oh,
dope,
what's
bro.
up?
That's dope,
I got 2 years old, bro, but it was like 2 a.m. I'm like, I
That's
just got
so
up to use the
dope.
bathroom.
That is so.
But-
And that's a hard thing to do for a kid, man. That's
It
dope.
is.
He did that. Wake up out your sleep to go use the restroom.
Yeah,
Even for
that was
adults, sometimes
crazy.
I'll be like, "Fuck, I gotta wake up. I gotta go get up to go use the bathroom." Like,
Thinking like, man, should I just, man, I'm not gonna have to clean it up anyway.
we'll see how long I can hold it. Look at y'all.
Man. But yeah, everything though has been great, man. I just been skating as much as I can.
Yeah.
Doing everything I can with the taco stand for kids. Just trying to push a whole different legacy now. Just
That's
being
right.
positive and just
Yeah.
doing more for the community and just looking out for people as much as I can.
I love that,
sir.
man. I remember when you first got started with that. I think it was you kind of just did it on your own will. You didn't ask for help with anybody. I think you paid for the meat, the taco shells, everything, right?
Yeah.
And you just
For so
you know,
long, I just was coming out of pocket, just popping up and
Yeah.
just doing events and just, you know what I mean? The feedback from it was amazing.
Yeah.
And just seeing, you know, people smile, eating food, like
Yeah.
chilling, listening to music. It was just like, I don't know how to put it.
Yeah,
It was
it's
like a
undescribable feeling for
like,
sure.
It was just, you know what I mean? It was just really good to see it and just to know that it came out of all goodness.
Yeah.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? I got out of the hospital and from having a heart attack and it was the beginning of COVID. So I had a heart attack, sat in the hospital for almost a week. Wife couldn't come in there, kids couldn't come in there, nothing.
fuck.
So I sat in there and I just,
Damn.
you know, was just thinking about things I can do when I get out.
Right.
And before all of the taco stand, I was already going to like Little Caesars and stuff and going to buy boxes of pizza and just
Right.
take
Yeah.
them to the skate park.
Yeah.
Because I was just gonna go skate and chill
Right.
with the kids that was there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was just like once I got out, I had told my wife, like, hey, I want to start a taco stand. And she was like, I've been telling you to do it. I'm just
Hey,
like,
that's,
all right, whatever.
that's dope.
Yeah.
We went out 2 days later, bought everything.
Nice.
And then I planned a huge event for Cinco de Mayo. And Cinco de
perfect,
Mayo was
too.
coming up.
That's
So it was
perfect.
like, all right,
Perfect
we about
timing.
to get it.
Yeah.
Had a live band there, everything. Like it was fun. And from there it just took off.
That's dope,
Man.
bro.
Were you already making tacos?
Just at home.
Just because
Yeah.
you said that she been telling you that.
It's
tacos
just at
must be
home.
fire.
It was
Your
just at
tacos
home.
fire
Like,
at home?
oh man, this
Yeah.
food
That's how you know,
food
bro.
speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
man, you know, flavor you can taste. Like it's
Yeah.
How would you describe what makes your tacos different? How would you describe the flavors?
honestly, it's about marinating it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's about
preparation.
Yeah, it's the prep. Like
Yeah.
actually putting, you know what I mean, love and soul into your
Exactly.
food, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I love to cook, and that was one thing about me. Anybody that's been in my house, anybody that know me, they'll tell you I
Love to
really cook. Like,
Yeah.
I barbecue
Yeah.
inside and out. Like, you know what I
that's
mean?
dope.
We
I
need
I'm
to
love
have a
to
barbecue
gonna have to have
ASAP.
you pull up and get my grill, break it in. I ain't even
Man.
turn
Yeah.
that motherfucker on.
No, you
yet.
gotta
Nah,
do
you
that.
gotta break your
You
own
gotta
grill,
do
man.
that.
You gotta break your own
Yeah,
grill.
that's
Yeah.
your
As
grill.
from a cook to
And
another.
it's a grill that I want to get. It's called the Traeger, man. That
Oh
Traeger-
yeah, the Traeger's the
that?
shit.
What's the Traeger?
Man,
Oof.
it's like a grill you can work from your phone. Like you could throw a brisket on there and feed it pellets through your phone and shit while you
Yeah.
at work, bro. Smoke a brisket for 14 hours while you at work. Like,
That's
God
crazy.
damn.
Joe Rogan talks about
it
that
was
shit
just
all
a matter
the
of
time,
time,
man.
What's it called again?
a Traeger.
Traeger. How much does it go for?
Man, like 1,500,
yeah.
15 more,
Bands?
1,500 or
Oh,
more.
okay,
like
okay.
it
That's
definitely
all
yeah.
depends. like-
Well over 1,000
Yeah,
for
well over
sure.
1,000.
That's worth it.
Like
Yeah.
they actually got some at Home
It's a
Depot
smart grill.
for like a band.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got them at Home Depot. They're smaller
Yeah.
ones, but man,
That shit
Yeah.
sounds crazy.
That's
bro.
just the beginning.
I follow so many people that use them, and like
Right.
I honestly felt like I really started getting old when I'm up at night watching Food Channel.
No, that just means you love what you do,
Yeah,
bro.
you love food.
cooking.
Everybody
Food
love
so
food.
much, bro.
Right,
I be up
that's
at night
funny
watching
as
Food
fuck.
Channel, watching all like
It would definitely put you
videos
on.
with like you know what I mean, like cooking, anything with cooking. I'll sit there and watch it. Like
Yeah.
I'll be scrolling through Instagram, bro, and it's all cooking stuff.
That's
Yeah.
dope, bro.
I mean,
like,
That's how I know you're a real cook, because you said you make your food and you prep it with love. You
Right.
love and care, man.
Yeah.
That's
Gotta
when
be
you
like
do
can't
that.
fast cook it, or
You come in my house, you hear some oldies or some R&B, and I'm in
Yeah.
there prepping food.
They got
You
some
know what I
soul
mean?
to it.
that's
They
dope,
got some
bro.
rhythm.
They're
That's
having
right.
fun.
That's dope.
She over there cutting up cilantro and onions, making the sauces. Everything is homemade. Everything is marinated by me. Like,
That's dope.
I love how
man.
you guys do it together too, man. All the events that I've seen you do, it seems like you guys are doing it together as a team.
oh man, that's my
Yeah.
backbone. When
Yes,
it
sir.
When it comes,
She's a
when it
good
comes to
woman.
the taco stand, bro, that's my backbone.
Yeah.
It's like she handles so much behind the scenes that
Right,
people
right.
don't even realize. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just a cook.
Right.
She's the one marinated.
Man, nah, I marinate all the meat and
Okay.
everything. I make the beans and rice myself. She does the sauces and cut up like all the cilantro and onions and like say if we do like the potatoes. Tacos, she cutting up all the potatoes in the little squares.
All the
and
little
everything.
shit.
All
That's
the
what
little
matters.
tedious
All the
shit.
tedious
But
shit
not
is
only
what
that, like
matters.
she keep up with all the dates and everything because
Yeah.
like we stay booked.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's like
dope.
every month, you know what I mean? We book throughout the whole month, but it's not only that we're cooking for like you know little venues and stuff, but
Right.
we cook for the health department of Long Beach.
Okay.
We cook
Oh,
for
that's
UPS.
dope.
UPS had us come out.
Wow.
We cook for 600 people.
Wow.
FedEx.
damn.
We just cooked for Hulu not too long ago.
Hey,
Like,
that's good shit.
It's just, but it's a lot.
Right.
You don't
Yeah.
understand it. Like
Yeah.
we up the whole day before.
Yeah.
Right.
Prepping everything, and it's like having a normal job, having that, having kids,
Yeah.
having a skate career.
Yeah.
It's a lot to
It's
juggle.
trying
It's a
to
lot to
manage
juggle.
time, and
Yeah.
it's like it's not that much time in a day,
Right.
But you know what I mean.
Right.
And then not only that, got the tattoo shop, so it's like
Yeah.
trying to juggle everything, bro. I be
Yeah.
like, I be stressed out sometimes, but you know what I mean.
That's why
Kids
we're
gonna
here to
be
slow
older
it
now.
down.
She
Kids
the
gonna be
backbone.
older now.
She
That's right.
manage a lot of stuff that I do, and you know what I mean. It's helpful.
Yeah,
it
it's
really
dope,
is.
It's a blessing for sure, man.
Shout
She-
out to the wife, man.
She don't. You know what I mean.
Holding
She don't
it
like
down.
being in public like that. She
Yeah.
don't like being in front of cameras. She
So
don't.
she prefer to be behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
she
Like,
Okay.
behind the scenes.
That's good,
I be
man.
like when
That's a good
like when
quality
we
to
be having
have.
little events and stuff. I be trying to pull her over there, like, hey,
Yeah.
you know, come
Get
a
some of this
picture.
shine.
Like,
Yeah.
nah, like
Deserve
watch out.
it.
Like,
That's dope.
Yeah, it sounds
Shout
like you
out to
guys.
her.
Yeah, big shout out to her. You guys keep it well balanced, and I think that's why you guys are flourishing the way you guys are. That's what life is all
And
about.
it started with a genuine intention. Like you wasn't trying to make money.
Nah,
You know,
it wasn't.
It was all about the key word is to serve.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like how can I? Like there's a scripture that says, "Those who refreshen others, he himself will be refreshing."
Exactly.
So when you said that feeling when you said you couldn't just fully describe it. When you see people, kids smiling, enjoying your home cooked food, made on the skate park or whatever event this is, it's a feeling inside that makes you feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
It's like you're refreshing.
That was like that day. What was it? Go skate day.
Okay. Yeah.
You
June
pulled up to go
21st.
skate
Yeah.
day.
Cherry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cherry.
Yeah.
Dude, like it was like I didn't even plan on being there.
Yeah.
It was nothing planned.
Right.
We did the we did the skate down
Oh
Ocean.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
skated
from the
down
courthouse all the
for
way down.
Yeah, for the Black
Oh,
Lives
that
Matter
shit was
movement,
dope.
and then
I was there.
like they already had the taco stand set up over there. So by the time I got there, it was just like chef mode now.
Yeah.
like
Right.
but
Put on the apron.
yeah,
let's
put
go.
on the
Right.
apron.
That was a
And,
vibe.
You know what I mean? It was we didn't know what was going on. Like didn't know if we was gonna sell plates or if we was just gonna feed everybody. And
Right.
I was just like, let's just feed everybody. I looked at her, it's like, let's feed everybody.
Yeah.
And then she was like, let's get it. And dude, we ended up feeding like almost like 400 or something people that day. I think he
Yeah.
had posted something about it.
I definitely did. I definitely posted something, but I just remember initially coming up and saying, "Yo, what up, PJ?" And you were just like, "Oh, what's up? What's up, Zoe? Oh, like, oh, you in the zone right now,
looking like a robot back there.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
man."
I think I was there too, right? I was there.
I think you did pull
Yeah.
up.
Man, everybody was there that day. You were there. You were
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were chilling next to Boo Johnson when they had the little skate over the gap.
Oh, yeah,
thing. They were
yeah.
giving money out.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a
man.
couple of skate events I had your tacos.
Man.
Yeah, they're fire.
Fire.
They're-
It's,
I'm
it's
not-
simple and
thank you.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like people be trying to do too much with food
Yeah.
nowadays. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
do
I be
too
seeing
much.
people doing all this with hot Cheetos and stuff inside of burritos.
That
and,
should be
like,
extra.
it's
now.
like,
It's real
bro,
simple.
I think they're trying to get a reaction out of it, to be honest.
You
'cause
trying
a
to
lot
kill
of
somebody low key,
Right, right. It is ridiculous, above and beyond to the
people
full.
It's
it's
like-
like diabetes quick, bro.
Right.
That's too
You ever
much.
go to Yogurtland and then you know what I'm saying, like you get all extra crazy with it and add all these ingredients. It look all pretty, and when you actually take a bite, it's like, man, it's hard to
Yeah.
catch a flavor because
See,
there's so
like
many
that's
distractions.
the thing, though. That's what you know what I mean. So I had a food critic that showed up to one of my events. I didn't even know. I just wake up the next morning to a bunch of posts, and I'm just like, wait, what is this? Why everybody adding me? Why everybody messaging me? And the food critic pretty much said that the first 6 tacos he got, he didn't put no sauce, no cilantro and onions or anything on it.
Yeah.
He just wanted to taste the meat.
Mhm.
And he said that just eating it like that by itself,
perfect.
it was perfect.
Let's
Wow.
go.
And
It starts from
Let's
there. It
go.
starts from there.
he said once he got the next 6, because he was getting 2 of each one. So I think that day I had chicken, asada, and the potatoes, because I always do the potatoes for vegetarian and
Right.
vegans.
Yeah.
Shout
So,
out. That's right.
He said that he put the salsa and everything on there, and then I had the secret sauce. So there's a secret sauce that I make, which, speaking of the secret sauce,
Yeah.
Hey, let's see it.
Hey.
speaking of the secret
Ooh,
sauce,
what we got here? Okay.
Ooh.
Hey.
That's the secret sauce
Oh,
right
this
there.
is- yeah. I
Shout-
see it.
How do you pronounce it? Tell the
Roux.
world how do you pronounce it.
PJ Roux.
PJ Roux.
Yeah, my last name is Roux.
That's the
And,
sauce right there.
If you have never made a roux, then you know how to cook.
That's right. That's right. So
That's
we want
hard.
So I think all of us want to know what's the ingredients in the secret sauce.
Oh,
No,
man.
But how would you describe it? Like, what would it taste like?
It's like a chipotle sauce kind of, but
yeah.
I do it different, and you know what I mean. Everybody loves it, but the critic, he pretty much broke it down and was just like, you know, having the sauces on there with the secret sauce, you still able to taste the meat,
Right.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Right.
and he was like, for it to be like that, you know what I mean, it comes a long way, because you got, like he said, people that just be throwing stuff, you know what I mean, or you get to the meat and there's
Fast
no
cooking,
flavor in the
yeah.
meat, and
Exactly.
it's just like,
That's the main problem with tacos is the meat is bad meat.
yeah.
And with your tacos, the first thing my reaction was how juicy and marinated the meat was. You know what I'm saying?
Well
That's my
balanced.
first thought.
Well balanced, man.
Comes with love and prepping.
100%.
Bro, like you got to be in the right mind, clear mind when you prepping food. When
Yeah.
that's why I give it props to waiters and cooks that got to deal with hundreds of people every day inside of the workplace. Like, and you back there burning up. You know what I mean? And I never knew what hot really was until it was 109 degrees outside and I'm behind them grills cooking.
No
Like,
joke. It's just
that-
no joke.
Feel like hell.
Man,
That's why they call it
anybody
Hell's
that work
Kitchen.
in the food industry, I give them mad props and love. And you know, you get people that be like, "Oh, take this. I didn't want it like this." And you're just like, slow it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We remake your dish for you, but you don't have to be rude.
Right.
Exactly.
But you know what I mean, I give any cook or anybody that work in the food industry mad props.
Give them the
It's
flowers
not
for
easy.
sure.
It's not easy.
Hell no. Especially the chefs, like
Man.
you said, man. I can imagine how many complaints,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, or just, some people got issues, man. Like,
Yeah.
I be
Especially
having
they
to-
do.
when it comes to food.
Yeah, I used to have to
Food.
get on my mama
Picky
about
people.
the same thing, man. I end up, shout out my mama, but I stopped going out to eat with her, bro, because we already knew she had OCD, like everything has to be perfect, but bro,
I know
Yeah,
people that where they
crazy.
food can't even touch each
Exactly,
other.
bro.
wow.
The
My little sister
temperature
is like
got to
that.
be right,
Yep.
like the seasoning got to be on point, like the preparation. Like, it's just too many factors. Like, and if one thing is off, the whole meal is off. Like, nah, like I gotta start over. I ain't giving no money for this unless it's
It
perfect.
might
paying
come
for
with
it.
attitude.
Man.
You feel me? I'm just
Yeah.
like,
But
It'd be embarrassing. It'd be embarrassing.
it do, bro.
Yeah.
Like, hell
nah,
yeah.
you should have seen me though. Like, she kind of feel the same way with me when it comes to cooking because, like, I'll take little pieces off and I'll eat it, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna throw it away.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna
Yeah,
throw it
yeah.
away and I'm gonna remake it.
Yeah.
But that was just like when it came to doing all this. Like I want to say like a week before the Cinco de Mayo event, I'm just watching YouTube every day.
Yeah.
How to make birria, how to make asada, how to do everything like specifically.
Yeah.
Shout out
Right.
YouTube,
And,
YouTube
you know what I
University.
mean?
Yes,
It was
sir.
just I ended up figuring it out, and then I was just going to buy the meat, and I'm making it at home already.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's what it is,
And
man.
I'm tasting it. Everybody else
The
around
kids
me
eating it.
They
If
like,
kids eating it,
Bro,
the
they-
shit gotta be
Yeah.
good,
Man.
bro.
That's what I was about to say.
and it's
Kids
so
like
crazy because my
anything.
kids is so basic. Like, bro, I wake up and make like steak and potatoes and eggs in the morning. They won't
Yeah.
eat that.
So, give me some
Hey,
cereal.
Yeah, give me some cereal. Give me some.
Wow.
Give me Nija.
Oh, wow.
Nija a noodle head.
Yeah. Yeah.
I be feeling like Nija done been
Yeah.
in jail before, bro.
Yeah, make me a spread, daddy.
Make
Make
me
me
spread.
spread.
You know what I'm saying? Make me
Make me
spread.
spread.
Throws everything on top of everything.
That's
doing?
funny.
Bro, he like gourmet chef in his noodles. It's lemon pepper,
Man.
hot sauce.
I
Yeah.
wish I could say the same thing, bro. Like my kids got, cause I cook too, and my kids got to the point where they're so used to my cooking that they don't even like the school cooking. They're like, I don't want to eat that, Dad. I wait
Yeah.
till I get home to start eating, cause the food is nasty. I'm like, you picky ass
Man,
Like,
yeah,
come on,
it makes
man.
you feel bad though. Like you
Right.
like, damn, my kid ain't ate all day.
Right, yeah.
Like,
Starving my
yeah.
kid.
And
Right.
then you come home, like he come home, and it's like I'm already getting the food cooked.
Right.
Like you know what I mean. By the time they come home, I got
Right.
food already about to be done and everything. He's like, "No, I just want some noodles."
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
Like a cup of noodles.
No, not even a cup of noodles. The pack of
Yeah,
ramen.
ramen
pack-
noodles.
I'm
You know,
talking
the
about
top
boiled
ramen.
water.
Hell
He
yeah.
gourmet chefs them every
Yeah.
time, bro.
That's-
Be
yeah,
having the
it's
whole
fun.
house smelling like he cooking a full meal.
Right? You like,
Yeah.
what's going on in the kitchen? Like, it's just
That's
some
how it was
noodles.
though. I was
Low
like
key
that too,
smell
in
good
middle
though.
school.
Man.
Just some noodles.
He don't even put the regular packet in there. I'm talking
Yeah.
about he go in the pantry
Get
and
his own
bro,
season.
Get his own spices,
seasoning,
yeah.
everything. And I'm like, what are you doing?
He's a future chef. It sounds like this. Is D'Angelo? Who's it?
Nigel.
Angela?
Nigel.
Nigel does
yeah,
that?
Nigel.
Wow, how old is Nigel now?
Nigel is 9.
9 years old.
He'll be
That's
10. He'll be 10 on the 13th of October.
Hey.
wild,
Open up some
man.
gourmet
Shout out.
noodles.
Friday,
Big shout
October
out.
13th. That's my
Yeah.
birthday too, man.
Friday
Oh,
the
yeah?
13th.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same birthday?
2 weeks, 2
You
weeks
gotta-
from
you
now.
gotta
His
pull-
son.
That means you got to pull up to the tattoo shop and get a Friday the 13th
I'll
tattoo.
pull up, bro, on my mama. I'll pull up.
Damn.
Yeah.
Friday
Yeah.
13th.
But I was born on Friday the 13th, and this year happens to be Friday the 13th as
yep.
well.
Him as well. It's crazy. This is
a
like
big
I want to say
celebration.
like this is the 3rd year his birthday is landed on a 13th, on a Friday.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does Friday the 13th mean to you now? Because it's a stigma in society. Like Friday the 13th is like bad luck. What does it mean to you?
I make money on Friday the 13th.
I don't call it bad luck either. Like I
Hey,
said, I had-
everybody
Yeah,
come
you
to the
feel me?
tattoo shop on
Yes,
Friday the
sir.
13th. I'm there all day. I'm
Yeah.
making money. Like I'm chilling. Like I don't look at it as nothing bad. Everybody always, you know what I mean, look at like that's like 666 and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like I don't pay attention to stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Everybody always think negative about little stuff like that. And it's just like I don't pay attention to that
Right.
stuff.
I
no
wonder
more.
how it was before Freddy Krueger came out. Was it Jason or Freddy that came
Freddie.
out? with it? Freddy,
Oh,
right?
Freddie.
No,
it's
it's
was
Jason.
this-
It was-
Freddy is Nightmare on
Oh
Elm
yeah,
Street.
exactly.
Yeah,
Jason
was Jason.
Voorhees. That's Friday the
Was
13th.
Yeah, Friday
was there
13th.
even a such thing as Friday the 13th before that movie came out?
Yeah,
Was it?
it was always.
Garrett in the back. Yeah.
I hear you know. It's our
Gary
fact
knows
check.
It
everything.
says bad luck.
Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was known for, being supposed to be bad luck. like
Yeah.
I said, but
I ain't had no bad luck on no Friday the 13th.
neither have I, bro.
Look who
We're
came
here to
about.
complete all
I was
that.
born on that motherfucker.
Right,
Friday the
exactly.
13th. I'm
We're
saying,
here
And you
bro.
were a blessing, right?
Exactly.
Bro. So I don't know what people out there. That's the way y'all perception. You feel
Exactly.
me?
It's all about
That's
perception.
all it
Get
is.
over that.
Right,
For real, for
right.
real.
Man, I kind of want to shift gears a little bit, man, back into skating because I feel like that's what most of us know you as. I've known you since elementary school, so I know you even
real.
before skating, backflipping off of 2-story buildings and breaking your leg and shit, all that. But for the
Shouldn't have been
most
doing
part, I know, right? Doing shit you shouldn't be doing. But hey, we were kids. We did a bunch of shit we shouldn't have been doing.
real.
But so like I want to get back into skating, man, because right now as we speak, you're a pro skater. And
Yes.
how long have you been pro for?
It happened last year.
Last
And,
year?
Yeah, it happened last year. And you know what I mean? It was something new, different.
Yeah.
It was just like it was a blessing.
That's
Never really realized like how much, you know, people really cared about my skate career. And it
Yeah.
was just like, you know what I mean, like the homies, yeah. But
Yeah.
then it was just like for people in the industry to actually watch me and actually
Yeah.
hit
Yeah.
me up like, hey bro, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it was just like I had ran into this guy that owns the skate bus or whatever, and like since we met, we clicked. And you know what I mean, shout out Skateboard Bus.
Big shout out.
He pretty much loved what I was doing with the community and the kids and stuff. Just like I don't know if y'all seen the I Dabble.
Yeah,
With
yeah, I
Jordan
did.
Max him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's the
did.
same thing. Like, you know, it's just
He's a beast, by the
other
way.
skaters, man.
He's
beast.
Jordan's crazy. Go
Beast.
ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, other skaters, you know what I mean, recognized what I was doing, you know what I mean, and the way I was giving back to the community and with me being a skater, it kind of put it on top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it was just like, what do you consider being pro? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I have the love for skating always,
Right.
but not only that, I'm giving back to the skateboard community. Even though I wasn't pro, I was just, you know what I mean, helping out and just being there for people that look up to us as skaters.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And trying to change the motion of everything that's going on today.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With kids. And there's a lot of kids that's left unfed. I know when
Yeah.
I was a kid, I didn't even go home to go
Yeah.
eat.
Yeah.
So pulling up to skate parks and just, you know, having a taco stand there to feed kids, it was perfect.
It only made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Dope.
they pretty much, you know, showed me love, and then he just was like, I want to do a board for you.
Nice.
And I was just like, what? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, I want to do a board. I'm like, all right. So we came out with the first board, which had the Alf on there.
Ooh, we got another one in the building.
Hey.
Slow it down.
He's
Hey,
coming.
that motherfucker
That's
is
hard.
So
So this is the first
this
pro
was the
model.
first one. That one came
Ooh.
out last year, but this one was pretty much dedicated to my grandmother. When I was a kid, she had gave me an Alf, and from there, like I've always collected Alf stuff.
Yeah.
And she passed away, and when she passed away, I, you know, just kept getting more and more Alf stuff. It was just like one of my main memories of her. So I was like, I want to put it on the board, and came up with this, and
That shit hard, bro.
I even got an Alf tattooed on me.
Yeah. Nice.
eating a taco cat.
The
Yeah,
quality is
it's-
clean too, bro. That's a great board.
Yeah, it
It's
was-
sentimental for sure. You could tell. I mean, there's a lot of personal things that are instilled in it. You can see the rocks. I mean, you see, bro. You got the taco. I didn't even just notice. I just noticed that right now. Taco and the Alf.
And if nobody know who Alf is, you know what I mean?
Come
he was
on.
basically an alien that ate cats.
Yeah.
And talked a lot of shit.
He was a comedian
Yeah.
pretty much. I used to get nightmares with him, man. Like that guy was scary to me back in the day. When I was a kid, I used to think he'd be in my closet, like looking at me. I'm like,
Man.
damn. Hey.
My brother used to hide my little Alf stuffed animal when I was a kid. He used to hide it
Who,
everywhere.
Bug?
Nah, Sean. my
Oh,
older
Sean?
brother, yeah.
Man, big shout out, Sean.
Who made the graphics? On both
I
boards?
actually did both of them.
You did both of them?
Yeah, they let me come up with them.
That's dope.
I go on Procreate on my iPad and I just draw.
And it was it like in the shape of a board? It was like or like a square
It's
image,
like a square.
and then you threw it on a board
Yeah.
or wherever you want to position it.
And
Right,
then
got it.
basically like I send it to him, whatever my ideas is, I'll send it to him. And he like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm basically get it rendered by somebody else. And,
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
The one with the Roux sauce. You do that too?
Yeah.
That's clean, bro. Like that's look like some. That is pro.
this one right
bro.
here?
That's pro. That's pro. I love how simple it is.
Which one should we hang up? Should we do this one or the
Both.
Roux sauce?
Both.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Yeah.
Both.
It only makes sense. I wanted to skate one, but
I feel
man.
like okay.
They both 825s.
Definitely hang up the one with.
because we got Robert Neal on this side.
Shout out my bro Robert.
Yeah. Big shout out.
Shout out Rob.
bro.
I cannot
Man.
wait to have him on, man. He has yet to come. He's always doing some shit,
Man,
man.
he stayed busy.
He's
I
like,
go hop on.
I couldn't honestly, like, I couldn't keep up.
yeah.
Like with what he got going on, like I couldn't keep up.
Got a lot going
he's on a
on.
different level.
I think like having kids and trying to like be on tours and all that, like that shit is
too
tough.
hard.
Like
Yeah, too
I
hard.
couldn't keep up with that.
And not just physically, mentally too, because in the back of your head, you're thinking about your kids and
Yeah.
like,
I
yeah,
wanna be
it's-
home.
yeah, yeah. You get
I get so
homesick.
much enjoyment out of my kids. Like I think that's why like I slowed down a lot of
Yeah.
what I was doing.
Yeah,
And it's now just focusing on being where I could be around home.
Good,
And it's like, yeah, I go skate with the homies and go on like little trips and stuff like that, but I'm back home within like, you know what I mean, either a couple days or
yeah,
like, if somebody like be like, oh, we about to go fly out, we gonna be out for 2 weeks.
yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I'm back in a week. Like
Yeah.
I'm not about to stay out that long and be away
Right.
from my kids.
Right.
Anything can happen
Right.
nowadays.
Right.
Yeah. It's crazy how your mind transitions when you become a dad. You're like, damn, you got to be there for your kids. You know, I get kids sick sometimes. You know, I have my kids every other week, so week on, week off. And yeah, when they're not with me, it's just like I feel so like incomplete. You know, like when you have a watch on and like
You
it
forget.
breaks and you forget. Yeah, you forget to wear it or you don't have it. You just feel naked.
Yeah,
That's how I
really.
feel when I don't have my kids. It's like, damn, something's off. It's off beat.
That's like getting to the skate park and you forget your board not in the trunk.
Hey, that happened to me a couple times. That shit was stupid.
Go to the trunk and be like, oh damn, I did ride it to the store. I left it at the door.
Oh man. So what got you into skating, man? That's what I want to know. Like, it's been years.
Been
We
years.
we done been sponsored by the same company, board company,
Yeah.
industry board shop, and we've been through a
I
lot.
actually had a homie named Tommy that I grew up with, and
Tommy?
Tommy,
Yeah.
And Tommy ended up getting me on the board. Tommy, Derek, and Jay.
Okay.
They had got me on the board.
Sarath
'cause-
brother Tommy, rest in peace,
Yeah,
Tommy.
Rest in peace, Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was my bro. That was like really one of my day ones. Me, him, Jay, and Derek, bro. We was together every day, and he pretty much had got me on the board. And once he passed away, I just kept skating. Like
Yeah.
I was just like, all right, I'm gonna make it. And then I ended up getting on a company called Elenium because of another homie named Tommy.
Okay.
Shout out to Tommy too. He owns Stay Anchored.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Oh shit.
yeah, that's one of the homies. But yeah,
Yeah.
he kept me skating.
Okay.
This time he kept me skating. He was just like, nah, bro. I stayed around the corner from him. He was just like, nah, you gonna skate. He was
Yeah.
like, bro, no lie, I was riding a board that was damn near like a 2x4.
God, damn.
All chipped up and everything.
All chipped up, everything.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, the homie Tommy would tell you, bro. And he ended up knowing somebody that owned Elenium, and then got me on Elenium, and then it just took off from there.
Damn.
That's
And then
dope,
I ended up on
man.
Osiris and was
Yeah,
on
I remember
Osiris
those
for
days.
so
I remember
long.
Osiris
Yeah.
days.
You had the D3s?
Yeah, bro, I had so many pairs and things. Like it was crazy because like I had packages and packages showing up at the house, and my
Yeah.
mom and them used to be like, "Hey, what is this? Like who credit card you steal or something? Like,
Right.
Like why is all this?" And it was like I had to
Yeah.
explain it to them. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sponsored.
Yeah.
And like they really never gave in to me skating until like I got older, and it was just they started really seeing it in me, like winning competitions and stuff like that, doing
Right.
like the ollie pop and all that.
Yeah.
And then it was just, you know, skateboarding has always been there, but I was only using it for transportation at one time.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like getting back and forth to school, or like just to
Oh,
go
yeah.
skate all the
Oh,
way
yeah.
from Adams Elementary all the way to Lindbergh to, you know what I mean, to the homie's house, which Tommy lived right there.
Right next to Lindbergh. Right next door. Big shout out to Tommy and his brother Sarath.
Yep, for
Man.
sure. But yeah, that's what got me skating. It was Tommy. And
Okay.
Skating, as far as like our transportation back then, like skateboards was essential for us, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
for real.
Everywhere,
Think about
though.
how far, how much we didn't travel on our boards, bro.
Smashing,
Before we all got
kicking.
whips and all that
Man.
shit. You feel
You know,
me?
the high kick would be like this.
Smashing down the block.
Hey, we would do some crazy shit like skate from North Side Long Beach to the East Side, from the East Side to Pine Street,
Even the
and all
Cerritos.
around
I was skating
Frontline
from
Village.
the north side to the east. Cerritos.
Because it was only like 3 parks at that time.
It-
You know what I mean?
yeah,
It was
yep.
like Eldo.
El Dorado.
Crothers.
This was before Jordan. There was
Yeah,
El Dorado,
the Cerritos Park.
Cerritos Park.
Carruthers,
Yeah,
Carruthers Park.
that was off of Bloomfield, and then Carruthers Park was always
Yeah.
there too.
Carruthers.
And then
And Norwalk was there too.
in
Norwalk
Norwalk,
Skate
yeah,
Park was fire.
Norwalk
yeah.
Skate Park was there. And RIP Norwalk Skate
And
Park
Paramount.
is gone.
Paramount.
Yeah.
And
said
Norwalk
it's
Skate
gone
Park is
now?
gone.
Dang.
It's gone. Yeah, it's completely gone. That shit ain't nothing no more.
Shit.
Big shout out to Skate Park on Wheels too.
Oh,
because they used to come around.
They used to pull up.
Yeah.
Be in the middle of the
Skate
street.
side. Y'all remember Skate Side?
Skate side, yep. I got
Oh,
first
yeah,
place.
yeah,
on,
yeah.
Hey, look, it's right there. Skate side,
Skate
first
side.
place.
got the
I got the
little
plaque.
trophy.
Yeah,
Shout out to Skate Side.
man.
Yeah. It's
It was-
crazy how far back it goes. It's like
yeah,
just to think about like how like long we've been doing this and how long we've been pushing
Yeah.
to like just be different and be better at
Yeah.
everything we do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like there's a lot of people that I chill with and stuff that used to skate and they don't skate no more, but they still have that passion for it.
yeah.
Right.
And you know what I mean, they see what I'm doing, they always be like, damn, I can't see how you're still jumping off of shit.
Right.
But you know what I mean, at 36 years old, you know what I mean, it's just pretty much a pacing yourself now. It's
Yeah.
like you gotta be mentally prepared and
Yeah.
just not only that, you gotta be healthy.
Yep.
Yep.
If you're not
exactly.
healthy and you trying to go jump off of big shit, like, it's
Yeah.
not gonna work out for
It's
you.
a recipe
Like,
for disaster. I was talking to
man.
Tank about that yesterday, actually, man, because he wants to get back on
Man, I
skating.
wish Tank was here.
I
man.
know, I know, man. But yeah, we were talking about, how we still skate or how I still skate at this age, and he's just like, man, I don't know how you be doing what you're doing. I'm like, bro, I'm like half of what I used to do. You know what I mean? And that's only because I stay healthy, I stay consistent. I'm greased up pretty much. You know what I mean? I don't ever stay stagnant, especially not. And I hate the fact that people use kids as an excuse to
It's
slow
not.
down.
It's not an excuse. It's just, you know what I mean, certain people, they look at it as like, all right, they know what type of lifestyle that
Yeah.
they had within skateboarding because, you know what I mean, it can be, party life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And once you
Yeah.
have kids, you got to be like, all right, skating is what led me to partying. And so it's like, now I got to slow down, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And not show my kids that side
Right.
Right.
of skateboarding.
Right.
Back, you know what I mean? 'Cause
That's
we
true.
all used to be turned up at ASRs and
Yes.
stuff like that. You know what I mean? Stumbling
ASR.
home on the skateboard. It's like,
Yeah.
it's happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, especially if you're not really trying to take skating somewhere and it's just a hobby and
Right.
you going out to chill with the homies.
True. That's very true.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but for me, when I was a kid, man, growing up, I used to use skating as an outlet.
Yep,
You know,
sure.
from a person that used to always kind of like not get picked on, but like I used to get beat up by my brother every so often. You know, my older
them
brother
days.
Mario. Whoo-wee! You know, this was when WWE was WWF.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And this shit was real life
Practicing all
in
the
my
wrestling-
house.
all
Yeah,
the
I'm thinking
wrestling
everybody
moves.
house,
So,
bro. Used to
yeah,
be fucking
man.
Each other up.
So I used to use skating as an outlet. That's what I used to release all my anger on is a skateboard, you know what I mean? And just to get that aggression out, that energy out.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's just from that, it's like I never really looked at it as a hobby. It was just one of those things that I used to just release, like I said, my energy.
Get away.
Yeah, get away.
away.
And just, yeah,
That was
exactly.
like, that was the same thing with me with skateboarding and crump dancing.
yeah. Woo, big shout out Tommy the Clown.
Man, I was really out there
Yeah.
like
He
crump
was
dancing
getting
and
crumped.
skateboarding.
Man.
Like it was crazy. Like that time was just crazy. It was just like, you know what I mean, being with Tommy the Clown and all that, and like going out doing all that, end up
Yeah.
in movies and like it was a different time period for me, and it was like and that shit was fun, but it was really a let out. Like, bro, you know what I mean, being raised with 7 kids, and I'm the middle of 7 kids. Like I had it tough. Like,
Yeah.
nothing came easy. You know what I mean? Shout out my parents, bro. Like
Yeah.
they did what they had to do, and you you know what I mean, they raised some great kids.
Yeah,
And you know what I mean, we all doing something. We all have a lot going for ourselves. But at the end of the day, it was, you know what I mean, parents had to work.
Yeah.
So when,
Yeah.
like he said, WWF time was on, parents didn't know
going
nothing
down.
about it, and you bet not snitch. Like,
Right.
we getting down in the house, you bet not snitch, but we better make sure the house is clean before
Yeah,
mom
that's all you gotta make sure. Before she get home, we fix all this shit up.
yeah, man. It was like I had those times too, and I mean, we literally, I used to skate to the Lidos to
Yeah.
go to his house,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Pull up, like, what's up? Let's go skate. Like,
I remember
but
when.
then I was whipping early too, though. Like, I had a car early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were the
Ready,
only
ready.
one with the whip, pretty much at
Bro,
that time.
we
You were
was
like one of the
whipping.
first.
Like Tank was the first. He was always
Yeah.
he always had a whip. Like, he was the
Yeah.
homie with the whip. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
Man,
He
I
had the
keep saying
Impala.
this. I wish Tank was
Man,
here.
I know, man. I
It's
hope you
crazy.
watching, man.
I've
Shout
been
out
knowing
to
Tank for so long, and it's crazy how me and Tank actually met,
Let's hear it.
and it was through skateboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
At Paramount?
nah,
Okay.
Houghton,
at Bellflower.
Bellflower.
Oh wow, yeah, he was over there.
He was at
Oh,
Bellflower.
slow it down really quick. All right, we're gonna hear it from your side because we've actually talked about you on another podcast about a situation that went down, and I'm sure this was like what you were about to talk about,
Dang,
right?
yeah.
I wasn't really gonna.
He already explained it. Everybody
Yeah.
knows it's out there, so
Yeah.
he
the only one
I don't
that-
even want to
he's the only
speak
one that held
on it,
him
but
down,
yeah,
right?
yeah, you were the only one that had his
That's
back,
how you put it out there.
and people were like hitting people with boards and
Man,
shit, and
bro. And it's just like, you know what I mean? And like seeing another person just getting jumped, like, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
over somebody else running into him. It was just like, and then he spoke up for himself, and then, you know, they wanted to jump him.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like, I believe it was a biker at that. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I was there.
And it was just like, bro, like, what's going on? He had homies that was there, and it was just like nobody was doing nothing. I
Garrett-
was there with my girl at the time, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, I stepped up and was like, what's up? But me always,
Right.
yeah, you were always with the business.
it was like
Hey,
I don't
PJ.
present that. I don't like, you know what I mean, I don't present violence, but
Yeah.
and when it's that time, it's that time, and that was just the
Yeah.
way I was raised, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. But I was young,
Yeah,
carrying
yeah,
always, and it was just because of where I came from.
Right.
right,
And
right.
you know what I mean, at that time, at that day, you know what I mean, it was either help this man or watch him get beat the shit out of.
Right, right.
People swinging boards, he got hit in the head, he leaking, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, I'm gonna start swinging or I'm about to pull out, like, what's
Hell
up?
yeah.
And you know what I mean, what happened. I got him in the car, got him in the back seat, had blood all in my car.
Yeah,
everything,
that's what he
and-
was saying.
You know what I mean? I rushed him to the hospital. But, you know what I mean? It was just, that was crazy to meet him that
Yeah.
day.
Right,
That was my
right.
first
So what?
time
He
meeting
asked you
him.
whipping it. So what's your name?
For real. Like, that's how, like, because it's like, I'm trying to keep him awake. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And he's like, you know, like, you could tell he was out of it.
Yeah.
He just took a truck to the head.
Yeah,
And
That's why he got that big split in the
Yep.
back. You see that scar?
man,
Yeah.
and I'm talking about, it was a hard hit.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't no, like,
They try to kill him.
bro, that was like a dude hammering just with the boards, like had the board and just,
Yeah.
that was my first time ever seeing somebody get hit with a board.
right. Oh,
And now we talk about people getting truck fit.
Right,
Like, you know what I mean?
right.
Lil Wayne's company, truck fit. Like, that's what we call truck fit. You about to get hit with that truck. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was my first time meeting him, and like since then we always been cool.
Yeah.
Like, never, you know, had no fallouts. Never, you know, been on no weird shit. Tank always been a solid dude, and
Yeah.
that's one thing that I kind of live off of is like, if you always present yourself as being solid and you stay that way, I'm gonna fuck with you forever.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, as it should be, man. Especially, hey, Tank with the back feebles or back
Yeah.
smiths.
man,
Yeah.
Tank was a beast, bro.
Yeah.
Tank was a
Man.
beast.
Yeah,
Especially when he
That's
got
on
in
that
his
train.
zone.
He even got
And
hurricanes.
that training and shit.
Man,
fucks
yeah, I
the shit
couldn't
up.
On the
skate. I
quarter
could
pipe.
never skate tranny like that. And
Right.
watching them skate tranny, that
Nobody
was
could,
like,
fluid.
Yeah.
It was fluid,
That shit
man.
was stupid.
Like water on the
It
bridge.
was, yeah, like literally like water. It was just like all
Even
one
with his
motion.
weight, like
Yeah.
nothing against his weight, but like that's a bigger challenge.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah.
but he was a lot skinnier
He was a
back
lot skinnier
then.
back
that
then.
was
He's still
the old
doing it.
Tank.
He's
He's
still
still
doing it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
watching him skate across that whole Paramount, like
quarter pipe.
with a quarter pipe, like doing tricks across the whole damn thing.
Yeah,
It's like,
the
bro,
transfer, he be transferring all that.
I would have
Yeah.
ended up on the other side of that thing. Like, that's like I just went there not too long ago and did a back hill to flat on the pyramid.
I seen that. You did a back hill to flat from the pyramid. I was whoa.
I was just like I was just feeling. I was like, all right, I'm about to back hill to flat. I ain't done this in years. Like I'm about to do this.
That shit
And,
probably feel good.
yeah,
Man.
man, got it second go too. It was just like, all right.
It always feels good when you land. It's like, yeah. Tank actually was talking about that the other day. He was like, man, yeah, PJ, he must have a special gene. Because, you know, there's only a certain amount of people that skate at that age, you know, like Andrew Reynolds, Day One Song. You know, they skate at, you know, the way they skate at that age.
You
It's
gotta
like,
think about it though. These are dudes that are in the industry, been in the industry,
yeah.
own companies. Like
Yeah.
you gotta be, you know what I mean? You have to skate.
gotta
You gotta
purpose.
you gotta
Yeah.
skate if you owning companies like
For
that.
sure.
Like, you know what I mean? Andrew Reynolds is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Day One Song is the
Goat.
GOAT.
Mr.
Like,
Frontside Flip himself, man.
Man, it's like
Yeah, over
But
rails.
sometimes you can't, man. Sometimes like your mind wants to, but your physical
body.
well-being is not correlating with your mind. And
look who they surround themselves with nothing but skaters.
Yeah.
half the day. Like
That's
Day
true.
One, bro. You pull up to what is that skate
Harbor
park?
City?
Harbor.
Yeah.
They're at
Yeah,
6 o'clock in the morning. You probably
morning.
skating, bro.
Early.
The mist is on the ground and he doing tricks.
right
Like,
with the loosest trucks in the world.
Trucks, like, but it's you gotta have that mentality, like you said. It's like, you know what I mean, preparing yourself every day. Like, all right, I'm gonna get an hour or two in,
Right.
even if that's all you skate
Right.
throughout the day.
Right.
But if you get up and do it every day,
Yeah.
it's gonna stay there.
Like
You know what I mean?
memory.
It's muscle memory.
Facts.
Yeah.
and
And just having fun with it. When you have
Exactly.
fun with it, you trip out, you start doing some tech, you start going crazy, but you just in the moment having fun with it,
yeah,
being
and
creative.
that's
with
like with me. Like I just have fun with skateboarding. Like it's just like I'm not really thinking about like, oh, I'm about to go do a serious part. I'm not about to do this. I'm about to do that.
Right.
No, I wake up and be like, am I gonna skate today? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a couple hours in. You know, even if I just go to like a random street spot, like it's me and my son.
Yeah.
I'm not going out to go skate with a bunch of homies no more. Like,
Right.
like I got my own cameras.
Yeah.
If I want to film my son, I'll film him, and it's now the process of me showing him how to film to where I'm like, hey,
It's a
Y'all film each
beautiful
other.
thing. That's a beautiful
so
thing.
like
crazy.
I thought about doing like a little video part with me and him,
Mm-hmm.
and I always thought about like the Lil Wayne and Birdman father
Yeah.
and son.
Yeah.
And I always thought about that, and I was just like, all right, if I do that, then I'm gonna use their music. You know what I mean?
Stunning like my daddy.
Yeah.
Stunning like my daddy.
Make
Yeah,
that
stunning like my daddy.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
And it's just in the process of now just keeping him focused.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's like school. School
Okay.
come first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Skating is a priority. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If you're not doing it right in school, you're not skating.
Right.
Exactly.
So
Right. That makes sense. That only makes sense.
Mm.
You got to make sure that kids can read and understand, comprehend. You know, I think that's the basic fundamentals of getting to wherever it is that you want to go in life. You know, being understand those key principles, man. And I heard you talk about your health. What type of are you eating a healthy diet now? Because you're 36, you're still skating, still killing it. Seems like you know.
I
You,
eat everything.
you eat everything from chili cheese fries to nice nutritious apples. You just the whole thing.
Everything in between.
Man, that's just sad, bro. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I love food.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
It's hard to turn down food. Like it's just be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when you cook.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you be out and like, you know what I mean, somewhere, and all of a sudden like you see like restaurants and stuff, you be like, damn, that's like people that stop eating meat.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Be like,
hard. He did that. That's
just
him
stopped,
right
bro.
there.
Bro, I stopped eating meat probably for like a week or two,
Yeah.
and then my grandfather came down and made some ribs, bro. That was over.
That was life testing you.
That was over. that was gone, bro.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
That's
When
funny.
it come to barbecue food,
yeah,
I would never turn it down. But you know what I mean? I'm the type of person, I'm kind of like a critic when it comes to food.
Right. Right.
So, you know what I mean? I want to taste food and let people know, like, all right, you can use more seasoning in this.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you can, make your own barbecue sauce. Don't
don't buy
no barbecue
yeah.
sauce.
Right.
Like, you can make that.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you know,
And
it's just about, liking. I love to eat.
Yeah.
And
You
it don't look
both.
like it,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean. I eat.
That's what I'm saying. You got a special gene, man, because it seems like you're fit, you look good, bro. You seem healthy, and you're still skating at this age. It's like, yeah, you're doing something right. She's surprising yourself, huh?
The biggest part
Especially
is
after
staying
having
active.
so many injuries too. Like, you know what I mean? Having so many injuries, so many surgeries is just, I don't know. Like, it's about just pulling myself up and be like, all right, you got it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I've witnessed a couple of injuries, man, and several aftermaths of the injuries. What was your worst one?
I want to say my worst one was my arm.
The elbow?
Yeah, shattering my humerus bone was that was terrible. Honestly, that was
sounds
like,
terrible.
How
you
did
know what I
you?
mean?
How did you do that?
I was skating the bank or
bank?
the
Which
loading
one?
dock.
The big bank.
Yeah, I was skating the loading dock, and my arm went
Which one?
through the helm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay,
So
yeah.
my arm went through the fence,
Ooh.
and my body kept going. So it shattered.
right.
It shattered my arm, and what happened was it shattered the humerus bone and my elbow.
Yeah.
So now I have like a latch on my elbow to make it bend back and forth, and then I have like 20-something screws in my
Bro,
arm.
you can see,
and
you guys can
attachments.
see, but he has it from here to here.
That's crazy.
Yeesh.
Bro, what is that, like,
Wow.
20 inches?
Man, that was crazy, but it was like, what made it even worse was it was right before the wedding.
Damn.
I thought I was gonna be in a
man.
cast for the wedding.
Yeah.
Like, it was just,
Oh my god. You put the ring on her?
bro, I couldn't even use my arm. Like, it was just that. And another, like, having this cast on, it was like a soft cast too, because they wanted to keep taking it off to make sure that the staples, because it was staples all the way.
I remember.
So
Oof.
you remember my wagon, my
Yeah.
82 Malibu wagon. So one day I got pulled over, and they telling me to put my arms out the window of the car, and I'm like, I can't. Like, I'm like this because my arm was literally stuck like this. So I'm sticking my right arm
Oh
out
my
the window.
gosh.
And the cops is like, hey, pull your arm out the window. I'm like screaming, like, I can't. Bro, the cop came and snatched me out the window of the car. All the
my
top
gosh.
staples from him snatching me, all the top staples I just felt go.
Oh my god. That's crazy. You went through the worst experience,
Man. So I like going. This was the worst experience ever. This arm.
That's
like,
wild.
And then like trying to come back to skating.
Yeah.
And trying to learn how to refall because I can't fall on this arm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know what I mean? If you fall and break those screws or anything pop, like it's over.
It's a wrap.
It's
You
a
got to
wrap.
repeat the whole process.
Yeah.
You're back at square one.
And just having this whole arm pretty much titanium. It's just, it's a.
That's a crazy story.
$82,000 worth of work in my arm. Like, that bill was nice.
Wow.
But you know what I mean? This was the worst one to come back from, just because you gotta learn to fall.
Yeah,
If you want to
absolutely.
continue to skate, you gotta learn to fall. And,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. When you learn to skate, you learn how to fall.
and it's still to the point like I don't work out because I can't lift weights or anything like with this arm. Like I couldn't even hold my kids like in this arm because it'd give out on its own. The nerves and everything was so damaged that it just wouldn't work.
Are
Like,
you left-handed or right?
I'm right-handed.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, this was the worst one. Like the one on my head, that wasn't bad. Ankles then broke both.
Yeah. I think we all fucked up our ankles.
Ankles been blown out.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You went through all
Like
the ones.
tearing like PCLs and all that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all normal shit when it comes to skating. Like, it happens, but the thing is, do you get surgery or do you work it out and try to, get it to
Working out, you make it stronger,
Yeah.
right? You build
like
it.
getting a surgery, you know what I mean? You can get a surgery and all of a sudden go back to skating and it tear within a month or two. Like again.
Wow.
Like, so it's just like a lot of a lot of people go get the surgery.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I done seen some of the homies not come back to skating.
Yeah.
That's like
Quite a few.
That's like you know what I mean? What Derek had like 2 surgeries?
Oh
on his
yeah.
knee?
Dang.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Derek is a beast. And
Hell
he's
yeah.
always
Facts.
been
Big shout
Shout
out
out
Derek
Derek.
Wilson.
Yeah, Derek
He's
Wilson.
coming on next
Next
week,
week.
actually.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
So
That's
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
bro, and you know what I mean. I watched him skate,
yeah,
and you know what I mean. A lot of dudes like him made me want to push myself in that time and period to
Right,
like
right.
really get on. And,
absolutely,
you know, there's ups and downs when it comes to skateboarding.
absolutely.
And it's
Definitely
just-
pros and cons.
Yeah, it's just all about if you're gonna take charge of it or you just
Right.
gonna let it go.
Right, right. Skateboarding, like many things, is a beautiful mess. You know,
Beautiful.
we learn so many things, but we go through so much in the process of it
It's a
all.
love-hate relationship.
Yeah, man.
You be throwing your
Right.
board. I hate, you know.
Not too many skaters out there, especially good skaters. I can say they ain't went
I
through
don't,
no pain.
I don't know not one skater
you
that
feel
have
me?
not snapped
Shout out my
their own
nigga.
board.
Shout out my
Yeah.
nigga
Right.
Widow, man.
Yeah.
You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
Wedo.
He
I was just
healing
with
right
Wedo
now.
not too
But
long ago at my
yeah.
brother's daughter birthday.
Oh, yeah?
party.
Okay.
Man.
He's
Shout out
out
to
here
Widow.
healing right now.
Shout
I
out
seen him.
Widow,
He working on
Barante.
himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
were
Both
all
He was
up
covering.
here.
Pray
Yeah.
for bro. He's gonna be on the episode too.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
he was
what's
up
up.
here the other week, but man, well, look, cause time is kind of running out. If you just want, cause you're a man with many hats on, man. You're doing everything, you know, from cooking to skating to being a father, bro. It's tattoos too, man. You're a role model, and a lot of us look up to you, including myself, man.
Yes, sir.
If there's like a message you want to say to everybody out there that's doing their thing, whether it be an entrepreneur or just learning how to live life, what are a couple words you like to say to them?
Honestly, whenever I talk to people, I always tell people stay humble.
Yeah,
Everything you're doing,
sir.
stay humble. You know what I mean? Don't get big headed.
yeah,
Stay humble. Just keep working.
yeah.
You know what I mean? If it ain't came yet, it's not your time.
That's
But your
right.
time will come.
That's right.
Exactly.
And like I've been working on this for too long.
Too long. It's way past due.
And you know what I mean?
Way past due.
Everything that I do is because I kept going.
Yeah.
I didn't stop.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Facts.
you know what I mean? All I can say is just keep going. You know what I mean? Keep reminding yourself why you have that passion, why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah, that's
You know
right.
what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's like even if you don't really get recognized by it, you doing it for a reason. You're doing
Yeah.
it to make yourself happy.
Yeah,
Don't forget about what makes you happy.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Right.
Well said, man.
self-love.
Well said. And if we want to find you, man, where can we find you at?
You can hit me up at PJ__Roux, or you can catch me at Roux Tacos.
Yeah,
Or you
fuck
can
with
hit
Roux
me up
Tacos,
over at
man.
Roux Tattoos.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But all of them, you know, I
Yeah.
always respond back to all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other,
so
you know,
much
Friday
going
the
on.
13th people out there or babies out there, pull up
Friday
with my
13,
man, man. I'm
Black
gonna pull
Tie
up to
Fair
the shop.
Tattoo
You
Parlor.
feel me?
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna pull up. You know
I'll
what
be
I'm saying?
there
Come fuck
tattooing
with
for
us.
hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
Where's your shop at?
It's off 183rd and Pioneer.
Okay. That's in Cerritos.
Yep.
Oh, bet.
Well,
bet,
it's
bet,
called.
bet.
It's literally
That's right around
it's
the corner from the
artesian.
house.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. Right
Yeah.
off the 91,
for
right?
sure.
Yeah, right out the 91.
Yeah.
we in
Roux.
the same-
RUX.
ROUX.
RUX.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
sir.
it's right there in the same parking lot as Jack in the Box on 183rd.
I know
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Well, all the Indian spots.
Yep,
I know,
exactly.
bro. It's
Oh,
crazy.
LA brisket is
I
right
know
there
you
too.
talking about
Is
that.
that fire?
Man, if y'all ain't never had LA brisket, bro,
Yeah, from a 1 to 10.
I'll give it a 10.
10.
Really?
Yes, bro.
No shit.
It's no
Okay.
shit.
All
Like,
right.
talk
They
about a
bang.
brisket
slow
sandwich.
smoke it.
Slow smoke, but like they have brisket fries. They got elote with the brisket, everything.
Pickles
bro.
and all that.
Man,
Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out after we
All
get
fire.
tatted.
fire. Yeah, that's where I normally go. If I'm there at the tattoo shop, bro, I go to LA brisket.
Hell yeah, for sure, man. Well, hey, if you guys like what you see, tap in with your boy PJ,
PJ
man.
Roux. PJ
Show him
Roux.
some love, and we appreciate you guys' time. And of course, PJ, we appreciate your time because that's the real
Always a
currency.
blessing.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Facts.
And
let's
cheers
get
to
it.
you
Toast
guys.
off of that.
Cheers to all you
Our
guys that are
brothers.
watching too. If you haven't done
Much
so
love,
already,
much love.
subscribe to our channel. Follow your boy PJ,
Yes, sir.
and slow that shit down at the end of the day.
Slow it down.
North.
North.
Have a
See what's happening.